Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever wondered if bleach baths are good for eczema or if herbal remedies actually work? Today I'm going to be rating the top natural remedies for eczema and telling you whether they are a myth or whether they actually work. So how do I personally know this? Great question. I am a certified health coach, but that is not what makes me qualified to talk about this. I have worked with people for the last 3.5 years that have eczema. I talk to people all the time on my Instagram, talk to you guys here on YouTube, and I learned through not only my personal experience, but the personal experience of thousands of people. So through that, I've learned a lot about eczema. In addition to that, I do research, but sometimes research can only go so far. I read articles on NCBI, I do all of that stuff, but sometimes the articles that you read don't actually apply to real life human beings. With all this being said, we're going to jump right into today's video and start with the #1 natural remedy for eczema according to Medical News Today, which is aloe vera. I'm going to rate this one a 7 out of 10. A lot of times topical remedies for eczema don't actually work. Eczema is very complicated and deals with the inside of the body, the organs like your gut, your immune system, your liver, and your adrenal gland. So a lot of times you're not going to find that much relief through topical solutions. However, aloe is quite a good one. I rate it 7 out of 10 because a lot of times if you try to buy aloe vera in a bottle, it's going to have citric acid in it to preserve the aloe. That citric acid is going to burn your eczema. If you want to get it fresh from a plant and see how your eczema reacts, you want to make sure that it's not getting more red or more itchy after you apply. That does not mean it's working, it means it's aggravating your skin. So if you apply aloe topically, just make sure you're not reacting. The second natural remedy we are going to be talking about is bleach baths, and I have to stop myself from hysterically laughing because I know a lot of you guys have heard of bleach baths, but if you have the knowledge that I have, it's a joke. It's horrible. I give this a 0 out of 10. Bleach baths are awful for eczema. It's a huge misconception that you have a staph infection when you have eczema. A lot of times you don't have a staph infection. It's that there is a bacteria, a staph bacteria that has overgrown in areas of eczema. That does not mean that you have an infection. So when you take bleach baths, you're getting rid of all the bacteria that lives on your skin. And while this might sound like a good idea to you, it's actually part of the reason you have eczema in the first place, especially if you have hand eczema. A lot of times when you have hand eczema, it's the result of your skin microbiome, the bacteria on your skin, being negatively impacted. So if you're washing your hands a lot, if you're wearing those plastic gloves for your job, a lot of nurses will actually have hand eczema, and it is the result of their job. The hand washing, the antibacterial soaps and hand sanitizers, all of that's ruining your skin microbiome. So bleach baths is like a full body antibiotic, and antibiotics are awful for eczema. So 0 out of 10 for me. The next thing we're going to talk about is herbal remedies for eczema, and I give that a 10 out of 10 because this is one of my favorite solutions to healing eczema. Breaking it down even further, I'm going to tell you some of my favorite herbs for eczema. I absolutely love milk thistle. Milk thistle can help a lot of people detox their liver, and a lot of times if you're reacting to food, it means that your liver is overworked and you might be sensitive to salicylates or amines or glutamates, but it's your liver, and milk thistle helps you detox that. Going right along with that would be dandelion. I love dandelion unroasted for detoxing your liver as well. I don't know if this counts as an herb, it probably doesn't, but I do really like garlic for eczema as well. It really helps the gut. It's actually an antibacterial, antiviral. It helps with candida. It doesn't wipe your gut of all the good bacteria. It just kind of helps balance it out. So I really love garlic. And the next thing that I love is oregano oil. Oregano oil is super powerful against candida. And there's actually a brand that kind of specializes in oregano oil products, and the brand is North American Herb and Spice. So I partnered up with them on this little segment of this video to talk to you about some of their herbal remedies that they carry. The first one we're going to talk about is their black seed oil, which, here it is. It also contains rosemary oil and oregano oil. So the way that I use this black seed oil is I use it in stir fries or I use it in soups. Because it contains oregano oil and rosemary oil, it has a really nice flavor to it. I would even use it in mashed potatoes. That might sound weird, but I think that sounds pretty good. I get a lot of questions about black seed oil, and I want everybody to try this for themselves because I can't tell you what your body's going to react to. But for general eczema, it is quite a good solution for the inside of your body. I can't speak for it topically, but we use this guy. I've been using North American Herb and Spice for actually a really long time. They carry some adaptogenic herbs, so that basically means there are certain herbs like tulsi, ashwagandha, maca powder that help your body adapt to stress, which is really cool. And I've taken their mushroom powders before, and I've taken their ashwagandha before, and I actually have their oregano oil that I've been using to combat candida. So I've used this brand for a really long time, and I really truly trust them. I don't trust a lot of supplement companies because the ingredients that they put are not always the best. So for example, the other ingredients in your supplements could be things like magnesium stearate or titanium dioxide or dextrose or dextrin, maltodextrose. Anyway, all of these things are not actually that great for your eczema and can make you react. You might need to do your own research as to what other ingredients found in supplements aren't great, but I do trust this brand. For example, I'm taking this other supplement by them called Yac-o-power Plus. It's raw organic yacon concentrate with wild camu and organic maca. So camu is rich in vitamin C, maca powder is an adaptogen. This also has wild oregano in it. Wow, it actually has Ecologic 500 probiotic complex. Wow, this is a pretty darn good supplement. I've been taking this for about a week now and I'm quite impressed. But the other ingredients that it says is cellulose capsules, which is the best possible capsule to have in your supplement. With that being said, I want to thank North American Herb and Spice for sending me the black seed oil and for sending me the Yac-o-power. I have been loving their brand. I have been using them for years. So if you guys are looking for a trustworthy supplement brand, I would switch to them. I'm going to link them in the description down below. Another thing that I see on this list of natural remedies for eczema is gentle soap. And that's kind of a funny way to put it, and I'm going to read you what they are saying. They're basically telling you to switch your laundry detergent, your dishwashing detergent, and the soap that you're using, which I completely agree with. I think that that contributes about 5% of your healing. But it is quite a misconception that eczema is caused by detergents. Eczema isn't really an allergy. It's not like you are having an allergic reaction to dogs or cats or the detergent that you use for washing your clothes. It does have an impact on your skin. Like we talked about before, it can impact your skin microbiome if you're using toxic chemicals on your skin. So it's more so that you want to switch to non-toxic products so that you preserve your skin microbiome. So I would rate this a 5 out of 10 just because it's silly, like using gentle soaps. I don't know, 5 out of 10 for me. The fifth thing on this list is avoiding heat, and boy do I agree with that. There's something that goes on biologically with your skin and your nerves where you react very heavily to temperature changes, specifically to heat. So if you're taking hot showers or hot baths, please stop. You're actually making your eczema worse. So eczema is basically when the immune system starts attacking your skin cells, and we don't want to give it any more reason to attack your skin. Also, you may have a reaction called urticaria. Not sure how to pronounce it, but I'll put the way you spell it here. And this is basically a hive reaction to heat. So when you heat up when you're working out, or if you heat up while you're taking a hot shower, you'll break out in hives and become very itchy. This is super normal. The sixth thing that I see as a natural remedy is wrapping your eczema, which I completely agree with. I actually did an interview with the owner of the eczema company, and we talked about the importance of wraps, especially when somebody's going through TSW or very severe eczema. I don't have a lot of experience on this, but if you're thinking about doing wraps, I have heard a lot of good things about them. So I would rate this an 8 out of 10. The next natural remedy that I see is changing your diet, and this is a 10 out of 10. Food can be medicine, and let me tell you, the only reason why I barely have but a tiny spot of eczema right now is from diet change. It is my holy grail, and if you are new to my channel, I need to introduce you to the concept of eliminating fridge foods out of your diet. So that's FREDG, fried foods, refined sugar, eggs, dairy, gluten. Try eliminating those out of your diet, and you are probably going to see quite a large difference. Diet can pretty much make or break your skin health. If you're eating a poor diet, you are probably making your eczema worse. And if you don't see a reaction from diet, it's likely that you have stress eczema. But you can do a lot with your diet to actually change it for the better. So I create a diet called the Gut Healing Eczema Protocol, and I call it the Step 1 diet. And it's these base set of foods that make your skin heal faster. Diet is everything, 10 out of 10. The last thing we're going to talk about is baths. Baths are really interesting. No, do not take a bleach bath, but there's many other types of baths that people who have eczema recommend. So there's oatmeal baths, there's Epsom salts baths, and there are Dead Sea Salt baths. My number one recommendation is taking a Dead Sea Salt bath. Dead sea salt can actually help create a better skin microbiome, thus helping your skin heal a lot faster. So if you're gonna take a bath, take a warm, not hot bath, and add Dead Sea Salt in there. And I'm actually gonna link down below my favorite raw Dead Sea Salt that I buy off of Amazon. So check the description for that. And I would rate baths a 3 out of 10. Eczema doesn't really like water. Eczema doesn't really like moisture. I don't think that taking baths is going to cure your eczema or can really be considered a remedy, but it is one tiny step that you can take if you are going to take a Dead Sea Salt bath towards repairing your skin microbiome and balancing that out. And if those words don't make sense to you, try doing a quick Google search about your skin microbiome. You might start to learn why this is important. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here with the natural remedies. But I want to know down below if you can think of any more natural remedies for eczema, and I will let you know what I think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in my next video, and if you want to see me make a video about something specific, please put that in the comments as well. Alright guys, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, because this is our community and it is a quite close-knit community, and I want to have you guys in and keep making content for you. This is all about you and your healing, so please join us by subscribing and give this video a big thumbs up.
Crashing waves, I wanna see them at first light.